Once upon a time, there was a small kingdom ruled by a kind and just king. One day, a powerful sorcerer arrived at the kingdom and challenged the king to a duel. The sorcerer claimed that if the king lost, he would take over the kingdom and enslave its people. The king was worried, as he had no experience in magic and knew he could not win against the sorcerer. However, he was determined to protect his people and his kingdom, so he asked his advisors for advice. One of the advisors, an old and wise sage, suggested that the king should seek out a powerful magician who lived in a far-off land. The magician was said to have immense knowledge of magic and could help the king defeat the sorcerer. The king set out on a long and perilous journey to find the magician. He crossed mountains, rivers, and forests, facing many challenges along the way. Finally, after months of travel, he reached the magician's abode. The magician listened to the king's tale and promised to help him defeat the sorcerer. He gave the king a magical talisman and told him to wear it during the duel. The talisman, the magician said, would protect the king from the sorcerer's spells and give him the power to defeat him. The king returned to his kingdom and prepared for the duel. The sorcerer arrived, and the two began their battle. The sorcerer cast spells, but the king was protected by the talisman and could not be harmed. The king, with newfound power, defeated the sorcerer and saved his kingdom. The king was grateful to the magician and returned to his land to thank him personally. The magician, however, had a different request. He asked the king to share his newfound knowledge of magic with his people, so that they too could protect themselves against evil forces. The king realized that knowledge was indeed power, and he ordered the construction of a great library in his kingdom. He filled it with books on magic and science, and invited scholars and wise men from all over the world to come and share their knowledge. The library became a center of learning and a symbol of the king's commitment to the well-being of his people. And the king, who had once been powerless against a sorcerer, became one of the most powerful and respected rulers in the land. This story teaches us that knowledge is a powerful tool that can help us overcome any challenge or obstacle. It also reminds us that it is our responsibility to share our knowledge and wisdom with others, so that they too can benefit from it.